Hello, and welcome to Green Screen Greats. I'm your host, Simon London. So this is the show where we invite 4 of the UK's leading comics and challenge them to perform under pressure by putting them in surreal situations and demanding that they make us laugh. They'll be judged by a group of their peers. Let's meet them now. It's A. Comedian, Mansour Bello and Young Philly. So those are our comedy experts, but who is on the bill tonight? Let's go over to Green Room Cam, where we can spy on Jose the Comedian, Elroy Welsh, Dems Lad, and Nads the Comedian. Good to see you guys. Now, we've got 4 great comedians for you tonight, and let me explain the rules, because they know the rules, judges know the rules, but you people at home may not. Each of the comedians has 60 seconds to tell us a story. Now, this could be something we're all familiar with, you know, a personal anecdote, or maybe it's like catching a bus or something like that. Either way, as they're talking, we'll be throwing an image onto the green screen behind them every 10 seconds, just like this. So it could be a tree, a dog, fried egg, Big Ben, a panda, clouds, a post office glass of water, a curl, Hillary Clinton, or a pineapple with sunglasses on. Yeah? That's what I do, people. That's what I do. Points will be awarded for originality, actually making sense, and telling a story from start to finish. But most importantly, and this is the most important thing, it has to be funny. Comedians will be marked down if they pause for too long, if they miss out any of the images we show, or if they fail to recognise some of the famous faces are in there. 2 comedians will be eliminated at the end of the round, meaning 2 comedians will compete in our head-to-head, with the winner crowned this week's Green Screen Greats. Let's start the show. Welcome to the studio, Jose the Comedian. Jose, man.
How are you, bruv?
Good to see you. Oh.
Always a pleasure as usual. Orange top this time, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, orange top. What are you thinking?
I don't know. It's a bit Satsumery, but okay, let's go.
Okay, cool. Well, that means I must have appeal.
Dad jokes, more terrible dad jokes.
That's so weak, Simon.
That joke was horrible.
What are you going to be talking about, Jose?
I'm going to be talking about the first time I got dumped.
OK, well, listen, don't tell us anymore. Save it for when we put images behind you. And remember, make it funny. Your time starts when you hear the Yanga.
Yanga! So I remember the first time I got dumped. Like, I was chilling, we were chilling together, we were in the sauna, it was very hot, you get me? And I was like to her, well, man's not hot, but it was calm, and I was like to her, so what do you want to talk about? She's like, I don't want to see you anymore, you're broke, you ain't got a BMW. I was like, I thought you were in this relationship for me and my personal reasons. I thought you liked me for who I was. And then she was like to me, no, like, have you got glasses? Go get some glasses and fix up your vision because you're Butters. And I was like, I don't think I am Butters. I think I'm a very handsome young man. And she was just like to me, no, you're not. I think Donald Trump is better looking than you. And I was like, really? Donald Trump? That ugly guy with the orange headpiece, yeah? Him, of all people, with a dead wife. You're going to do this to me? Him, he looks like a bunch of beans. He's that orange. He's disgusting. How can you do this to me? I had to tell her, how can you disrespect me on this kind of level? And then she was just like, yeah, why don't you go and play some golf about it if you feel so bad about that? I said, listen, babe, I'm a catch. I'm a hole-in-one. You got to understand, I'm one of the main best. I'm the best guys out there, you get me? You want to be with me. Yanga!
Nice work. We're going to go over to the judges. This is just feedback time. Give you the scores later. I'm going to start with A. Comedian. What do you think of Jose's performance?
I won't be surprised if he used to be a poet, if he used to do poetry back in the day, because the way he rhymed with some of the things there, very impressive.
Very impressive. OK, Young Philly.
Yeah, I feel like you started off a bit slow, you know, though, brother. But when I heard catch hole in one, I said, yeah, they're there. We've got him. You get me? So, yeah, you did your thing.
Mansour.
I loved it. Wakanda forever. As soon as I saw him Black Panther swag, I said he's going to do something special, and he done something special. You
did something special. Go and think about that in the green room. Let's have a round of applause, please, for Jose the Comedian. So that was Jose, and let's welcome to the studio, Elroy Welsh. Man. Elroy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
You're a big guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wow, the last time I saw somebody that big, I was chucking barrels at Mario. Nice to have you on the show. Hey.
Broadside!
It's what I do. It's what I do.
That's cool, that's all right.
Bad dad jokes. What's your subject today?
My subject is what I did before being a stand-up comedian. So I used to work as a bouncer.
No, I can't believe that. Well, let's see how you get on with this one. Your time starts when you hear the Yanga.
Yanga!
All right, so I used to work as a bouncer. A lot of crazy things would happen to me as a bouncer. So most nights I'd have to just go home and, you know, like go in a bathtub, pretend it's a jacuzzi, because I needed to cool off from that stuff that used to happen. A lot of people would go home and just, you know, the sad things that I've seen, I'm pretty sure they were crying at home when they went home. That's how bad it was. So I remember one night I was on the front door and someone was starting to cuss me out, and I was going to go for them. And no word of a lie, an owl looked at me and winked, and it was like, go on, do it, do it. I don't know why the owl was Jamaican, I don't know, but anyway, it kind of spurred me on. But the things I ended up saying and doing as a result of it kind of made the police come and talk to me, and they wanted to take me away. Now, it was really strange, because while they actually took me away, I was in the cell, and I met this guy who, strangely enough, looked like Harry Potter. And I'm like, how did someone like you end up in here? He started, like, dancing around and telling me, like, a weird story, and I could see why he ended up in there, to be honest. So, that was just...
Yanga! As I said to Mansour's mum, it's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But I thought you did quite well there. We're going to go over to young Philly and get some judging from you. What did you think of Elroy and his bouncing days?
Brother, you see, there wasn't the engagement. Do you know what I mean, Si? I wasn't really engaged that much. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I thought you could have done more.
Yeah. Okay. Adok, what did you think?
I'm gonna be honest, the story for me is not adding up. You say some things there for me and I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about?
Okay, Mansour.
Yeah, I don't like you. I remember we used to go to the same gym. You sold me steroids, they didn't work. So, yeah, nah.
Okay.
All right.
Tough comments there, Elroy, but you know something?
Tough crowd.
Stranger things have happened and we've seen people go through. Get back to the green room, sir. Round of applause for Elroy. Yeah, let's bring in Demi. Demi. Good to see you again, man.
Yes, good to see me, always.
What are you talking about this time?
I'm talking about the first time I watched an adult movie, a.k.a. porn.
You watch a lot of porn? Seen Shaving Ryan's Privates, Buttman and Robin, and Men in Black Men.
No!
Anyway,
No!
best of luck with this. Yanga!
Right, so the first time I was watching porn, I was in the cinema. I was all alone in the cinema. You know, my dad owns a cinema, so we put it up on a big 56-feet screen, and you know what? It was great. I was going at it like an insect. It was absolutely exhilarating. Honestly, it was like, you know what? You know what it was like? I think I was actually flying. You know what? And my nose grew. For some reason, I have no idea why my nose grew like this. I don't know what animal this is, but anyways, you know what? I was jacking it, and I ran to the nearest bin, right in the bin, all up in the bin. And you know what? My dad was like, son, whoa, you shouldn't come in bins, son. You know, you should clean up after yourself. You should get some sponges, you should get some gloves, you should spray it up and clean up after yourself, son. I've rented out this whole cinema for you to wank in. You can't be coming in bins. You know, and then, you know what? As a little present, my dad got a marching band to celebrate my first ejaculation. It was such a great prize, honestly. You know, and then... Yeah. Right.
I bet your parents are proud of you.
Well, yeah,
let's go over to the judges and get some feedback. We're starting with young Philly.
It was a lot, man. Like, that is a mad story. Like, that's mad. That's where, I don't know, it was a bit too much.
Mansour, what did you think of Demi's porn adventures?
Simon and yourself, you're like Kanye West. We're giving you back. We don't want you.
Adok Comedian, what do you think?
I know the father personally. The father doesn't have job anywhere. So where the father have time to rent cinema is a lie. He doesn't have money. So because of that, he's a liar and I don't like it. Tell the truth. Shame on you.
Demi, I don't care what the judges say because I hate them. Get back to the green room.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Demi. And let's welcome our final contestant, Nads. How you doing?
I'm all right, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Good to see you.
You too.
Now, you're an up-and-coming comedian from Essex, aren't you?
Yes.
And it says here on the card that you do a lot of comedy nights, and you know a lot of those guys anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do, yeah.
Right. OK, sorry about that.
That's fine.
What's your topic tonight?
Topic is struggles of a fluffy girl.
A fluffy girl.
Yes.
And what's a fluffy girl?
Thicker, curvaceous, got a bit of extra chunk on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OK. Tell us about being a fluffy girl when you hear the Yanga.
Right.
Yanga!
Right, so being a fluffy girl, right, you know, you don't really want to wear swimming costumes when you go swimming because you think there's going to be a tsunami when you jump in the pool. Like, no joke, you can just and it'll be a problem. So, but in actual fact, when it comes to getting in your swimming costume and I'm on holiday, say, in a Caribbean country, you get men looking at me with their binoculars going, oi, oi, who's that? Couple of drinks down them, it's all good. And, and I'm just there like, oh, well, I might just embrace the fluffiness. But it is a bit of a problem because sometimes I feel like a bit of a clown. You know, sometimes when I joke about it and things like that, and people say, oh, don't joke about it, you're not even that fat. Bitch, you can see me. If you open my fridge, you won't see no vegetables in there. It's just food, chicken, chocolate, everything. Everything's in the fridge. No vegetables, no. But, yeah, so my diet is a bit garbage. Yeah, it's a bit shit. And, as you can tell, taking up all the fucking screen. But, yeah, no, it is good. It's all good. Thank you.
Very nice.
Cheers.
Very nice. How did that feel?
Intense.
Yeah, it's... Once you get under here and all the hot lights and everything else, and then you just have to go for it,
Yep.
I'd imagine it's quite difficult. I've never done it. Let's go to the judges and see what they think. We're starting with you, Mansour. What did you think of Nads?
I don't think you're fluffy at all. You're like a milkshake girl. You thick. I love it.
OK,
Yeah.
I'll see you after the show.
You know this.
OK, Ada, what did you think?
That story you just did there, very, very interesting. I enjoy it.
And young Philly, what did you think?
Fluffy! Yeah, man, you was good. I like... You know what it is about you? Your smile is contagious, so the fact that you enjoyed performing it so much, it just makes you want to smile while watching you.
There you go. Nice comments there.
Ooh, yeah.
OK, you get back to the green room,
Oh,
you. Go
yes.
on. Off you go. Well, that's it for part one. The judges are there deliberating and making their decisions. And back in the green room, the contestants are shaking in their boots. Join us after the break when we find out who is through to the head-to-heads. See you in 5. Welcome back to Green Screen Greats. Now, before the break, we threw random images at Jose, Elroy, Demi and Nads as they attempted to tell a story. They all did pretty well, but which two impressed our judges enough to go through to the final round and who is going home? It's time to find out. Let's start with Jose. He told us about the first time he got dumped. Judges, what are the scores on the doors, please? Whoa. Not bad. OK, judges, now let's see how Elroy has scored. He told us about his job as a bouncer. Now, you said his story didn't quite add up, started a bit slow and everything. What did you give him? 17. 17. Let's move on to Demi. He told us about the first time he watched porn. A very interesting story starting with his father hiring a cinema for him. Now, you said it kind of sort of went all over the place, but what did you give him? Let's have a look.
I could not be worse than Elroy. What the hell? What the hell? Keep quiet. Elroy was terrible.
Took that well. Took that well. And last but not least, Nads, who told us about being a fluffy girl. He said, you liked her story, contagious smile. Let's have a look. Whoa.
It's a farce.
Shut up! Shut up!
So let's check out our scoreboard to see who is through. So that means this week's Fallen Idols are Demi and Elroy, and this week's Rising Stars are Nads and Jose. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the head-to-head. So here we are, Nads and Jose. You've made it through to the final round, but unfortunately for you, only one of you can be crowned this week's Green Screen Great. Will it be you, Nads, or will it be you, Jose? Don't answer that. This time, same rules apply. However, I will be choosing your topic. Nads, as our highest scorer, you get to pick first. So,
Dookie.
which one would you like?
That one.
OK. Tell us what you've chosen.
Why I will always be my mum's favourite.
You have chosen why you will always be your mum's favourite.
Yeah.
Is that true? Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I've got 3 brothers.
And do you think you are your mum's favourite?
Yeah.
No, she said no. OK, you've got 60 seconds to tell us why. I'm going to take Jose off to one side.
Yanga!
Right, so why am I mum's favourite? Because basically I'm so organised. I went to uni, which none of my brothers did, so she was very proud of me. Not that clever, though. I did fail my A-levels before that, so I was very, very upset, and so was she. We were crying like babies. But I pulled through. I pulled it through. I made her very proud. You know, some of us might even say we're similar to the Kardashians with our relationship together that we have, me and my mum. So, you know, who knows? But what is that? So, yeah, no, I'm her honey to the bee. Yeah, and, you know, we flock together like birds. Yeah, no, it's all very good. No, but me and her, we have a great relationship, and we are planning to go on a trip to Venice, go on a boat ride. Let's just hope none of us fall in, because that would be a bit of a disaster.
Yanga!
Fucking terrible!
Good stuff. But is it a winning performance?
I don't know.
Jose hopes not. Let's him choose a topic. It's this one.
Why I'm the perfect BFF.
Do you have a lot of friends, Jose?
No.
OK, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. 60 seconds here. I'm going to take Nads off. Best of luck. Your time starts when you hear the Yanga. All right.
Yanga!
Okay, so why I'm the best BFF? Because I ride for my boys all the way from here to the moon. You get me? I'm that guy. I'm that guy who turns up and says, man, them, we're going to do this tonight. I get everyone gassed up like Steven Gerrard, you get me? I'm like, man, them, listen, we can relax, we can chill, we can go out for some bacon, sarnies and everything. You know what it is, you get me? I like to enjoy food. You like to enjoy food. I'm the organizer of the group. I like to do that. I'll say, bruv, can we go Starbucks? I don't even like coffee, but I do it because you have to do some things you don't want to do for the man, them. It's as simple as that. You get me? And then while we'll be out, I'll be like, yep. They call me the Obama. I'm like, thank you. I love you back. That's what I say to the people. I love you just as much as you love me, and I show them the love that has to be done. Sometimes I think to myself, listen, you ain't got enough money? It's all right, bruv. You're my best friend. Here's £20. We all eat together. We all share together, because that's what best friends do. You get me? And sometimes we like to go out and play the bongos and chill out and play the bongos. We relax and play the bongos, you get me? And then jump later on and play Fortnite together as a group of 4 man, and we get bare wins, no L's around here.
Yanga!
Here you come. Well, that was tense. You pleased with that?
All right, it was all right.
Yeah. Well, he's being modest, isn't he? What did you think?
Yours was really good.
It's better than yours.
Well done, mate. Well done. Yeah.
You didn't make it to the final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up! Just shut up, all of you!
OK, I'm getting a grip of this. Can the people in the green room, who we like to call the losers, just keep quiet for the minute? We're talking to the winners here. Let's see what the judges thought. I'm going to talk about Jose, first of all. What did you think?
Strong.
Yeah.
I honestly thought strong. There was a moment in there, when I say a moment, like 2 seconds, I thought he was falling apart, but he proved me wrong. He maintained a strong performance.
OK, Mansour, you and Jose?
Jose, I loved him, you know. He just kept it. The whole storyline just kept flowing, so I really liked that.
Young?
Very similar to A-Dot. A-Dot saw exactly what I saw. It was like 0.5 a second. I thought, oh, he's gone! You come back. You get me? You come back, and then you done the Fortnite, and then you got active. You're very animated, man. It's good. Very nice to watch.
Good. Let's see what you thought about Nad. She went first. What did you think, A-Dot?
To be honest with you, Nat, strong start. Very, very, very strong start. Now, but the problem, as we are getting to the approaching of the end, Nat, it's like you letting yourself down. It's almost like you give up. And towards the end of your performance, it's as if you are waiting for the time to run out.
OK, Mansour, what did you think?
You done your thing, but like A-Dot said, you did lose the ball towards the end. But you know what I mean? I do want to have a mixed race baby, so we can...
OK, so with one hand he gives and the other he takes away. Young Philly, what do you think?
Like A-Dot said, you kind of wanted it to end. You wanted it just to be done over with. But again, I don't know whether that's because of the topic or...
OK, well, listen, let's score her first.
Yeah.
Let's score, see where we go. Not bad, 20.
Innit? You want my babies, bitch. You better give more than 5.
OK, so 20 there. So we're looking to beat 20 there for this young man here, Jose. Oh, 27.
Well done.
That means tonight's Green Screen Great is Jose the Comedian. Congratulations and commiserations to you, Nads.
That's fine.
You got to the final, though. Got to the final head-to-head. That means we have to say a huge thanks to our judges, A. Comedian, Mansour Bella, and Young Philly. And a big thank you to the comedians who took part. Dem Lads, Elroy Welsh, our runner-up Nads, and our winner, Jose the Comedian. Until next time, thanks for joining us on Green Screen Greats. I've been Simon London, and I still am. Good night.